Hey everybody, it's time for teaching the kind of next step in the training I've been working on. It's basically just teaching you how to get started with any business. We're mainly going to look at online businesses. If you are an existing business, product, owner, affiliate, agency, this can apply to you. And also we want to look at the audiences, like how you take these two pieces. If you didn't see the last video, it's finding people who have a product, offer, service, coaching, whatever it is, and then finding relevant audiences. So we're thinking, who has or already has access to this audience that is related to this product over here, where we can connect and take a cut in the middle, which can be pretty handsome. A kind of friend, business friend, colleague of mine does this full time. He just connected two big companies. This deal for him, he said, would be worth 100 millions. So even if he's taking 5%, 10%, but that's the very top, right? I've just brokered two parties and made a passive 5-6 grand a month. I've also done 100,000. So I'm going to bring up the presentation now, just so you can kind of visualize this and start thinking about how you can get out there and start creating your own income, nearly on demand, like out of thin air. So it's pretty cool. So let's get into it. Okay, so if you haven't seen this already from one of my videos, the idea here is we are trying to connect these two pieces of the marketplace. And although it seems obvious, it's crazy how many product owners or audience owners do not actually do this. So on the left, you've got products, info products, coaching offers, consulting offers, services, you name it. Then on the other side, audiences, email lists, Facebook groups, pixel lists from retargeting ads, fan pages, YouTube fans, Instagram followers, customer databases, which tend to be email or can even be physical mail. And you are in the middle taking a piece of this. So first off, where do you find these people on the left, the products, info products, etc.? Well, depending on your experience, how far you are in your marketplace, like for me, I know tons of people because I've been doing this for a while. But even when I didn't, I knew some people, or I could find people. So the way to start finding these is people who's got a product, who's got an offer, who's got a service, who's a high ticket coach, who's got an affiliate product. You can reach out and say, hey, I want to help you generate more sales. I am connected with some networks of audiences that are related to your product, other, related but not competitive customer databases, email lists, etc. And I'm going to do a revenue share split, so no risk, right? We'll get into that more. But anyways, people are always a good start. Affiliate products, if you're familiar with some affiliate products or offers that you already promote or that you see people promoting that are popular, that's a good start. If you have your own product or service, obviously that's an easy place to start. Or if you're an agency, that could be your client's product. Another one is your niche, your marketplace, where you have a network. What business are you in? Your LinkedIn connections, think about who you see out there promoting an offer, a product, a coaching offer, a service. Affiliate networks are great also. Great sources like ClickBank, MaxWeb. You can see, what's selling on there. If you're not familiar with it, go to ClickBank Marketplace and you can search by, popular products, sign up at MaxWeb. There's tons of these affiliate networks. I'm not going to list them all. I'll talk about that more in the future. Also individual products. Sometimes if you see a product, you can reach out and say, hey, do you guys have an affiliate program? All right, so the next step is you need to kind of pitch the idea to people. I don't usually get a whole lot of resistance because I'm not asking them to spend money. So anyways, just getting right into it, things that are conversation openers. Would you like to get more sales of your existing product? I think I've got some related audiences, can drive some traffic for you. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that, if you're working like as an affiliate, you can probably just grab the affiliate links and use those. You don't even necessarily need to deal with all that kind of pitching, right? Because you're just going to grab it off the network. Other selling points, we can do rev share, so it's no risk to you. Sometimes I'll even catch up with colleagues that I know, business people I know that have a product. Hey, what have you been up to? I've been up to this. I've been helping people cross promote their products with other audiences, or I've been helping other people sell products to other people's email lists, databases, etc. So, and generally I pitch rev share. You can also do CPA, cost per acquisition. Let's say it's a $2,000 product and you want to do, 40% rev share, and or you could do, let's say like $700 CPA, just flat CPA. So you're not dealing with the refunds. You might expect 5 to 10% of refunds. Rev share generally includes refunds. But anyways, you pitch, there's no risk to you, and we're going to sell more of your product and test it. If it goes well, we should be able to get regular income from the deal because we're going to plug it into these audiences pipeline. For example, if it's an email list, they're going to put it in their follow-ups. If it's, someone buys a product 7 days, 14 days, 30 days out, we're going to cross promote your product, right? You can also put it in people's upsell funnels, like as a one-click offer, but it's a bit more technically complicated. This is the more simple route. Then the next thing, negotiating the idea. I try to get 5 to 50%. It just kind of depends. If I'm bringing it, like I know a company that does 100 millions that I bring offers to, and they have a list of maybe 10 million buyers. So, one email drop could be 30 to 50,000. Even 10%, 5% is pretty good, right? But I've also taken as high as 50%. You just have to look at how much margin do they have to work with. Usually the high ticket guys or girls, they've got a lot of room to work, or they'll take, at least 30% you can get away with. They're willing to give up 30%, I'm saying. And always remind, don't get too caught up on this. Don't undersell yourself, but also remember you're pitching this as, hey, if it works, we can potentially send a good amount of more volume because you're going to have multiple audiences you're going to connect them with. It's going to be in their regular pipeline. The other thing is recurring. Maybe you take a lesser percent, but you get a recurring commission. If it's a $97 product, but you're taking, 20%, but maybe you're going to get commissions for, I've promoted some stuff that are recurring that I'm still getting commissions on from like a year ago, even though it's gone down 70%, those recurring subscriptions. I haven't even promoted the thing and it's still getting sales. That's getting into the non-linear way to do this, or especially if it was high ticket. Let's say someone has a $2,500 a month high ticket program. You could get maybe 80% of the first month, or you could get a 20 to 30% recurring, referral off that 2,500. So, we talked about passive income, recurring income. Well, get a few of those going and you might be making a passive, thousands of dollars a month. So the main things you need to set this up, obviously you're going to need tracking links, or you're going to pass parameters, UTM source variables, if you know Google Analytics, to basically track where the sales came from so they can attribute the sales to you. If it's affiliate links, these are already set up. It's super easy. A lot of the setups people have, if it's a webinar, if it's lead capture, there's a way to pass in some kind of sub ID or pass a variable of the source, like in the URL or whatever, to know that it was your traffic that sent this We can get into those details more and more. Don't get too caught up on that. They may have a simple way to do it already. They may have some kind of affiliate program or something. And then also just get some kind of agreement. You don't necessarily need a contract starting out. If you have them, that's great. It's helpful. But even an agreement via email is like, it's even admissible in court. So you just want something to fall back on. People get a lot of sales. Maybe they are like, oh, well, why am I paying you so much again? Oh, well, here's the email where we agreed on that. Doesn't really happen, but it's good to cover your bases. And that's pretty much all you need to get started finding products.